has no boundaries. Climate change has no nations. It's the entire Earth problem. That's why we need to get together and have a better communication. Because there are nations who created the problem, and there are nations who are affected by these problems, right? But let me say, it's not the climate change that's hurting us. At the moment, it's like perfect storm. We're suffering from resource depletion. You will be talking about agriculture and the water and all these issues. I've been putting these issues together in a kind of fancy, my own term called FEW, that is food, energy, and water shortage problem. Now, all this shortage has something to do with the biodiversity depletion. That's why I think we should worry about biodiversity in addition to, or in relation to, climate change. Well, polar bear is disappearing, but unlike climate change, where you feel every day, wow, something is different. But the biodiversity disappearance is not something you see or you feel every day. You only hear every once in a while. It's happening somewhere very far away from your local area. So you don't pay attention to as much as you do for climate change. So UN is trying to do its best. It did in 1910. It made it as an International Year of Biodiversity, but the results wasn't great, so it decided to make the entire decade for biodiversity. Right now it's 2017, so we only have 2 or 3 more years for this period. We need to work harder than we thought. Well, nature, in my opinion, is like the giving tree, the first slide, if you recall. The tree is trying to give us everything. So it's not just a giving tree, it's unsparingly giving tree. You understand? Tree gives us shade and fruits and everything. When they die, we can use them as a wood. And the tree I'm talking about here is nature. Nature used to give us everything, but now we made the nature as crippled, and nature cannot and will not give us unsparingly forever.